Sometimes we find inspiration in the most unexpected places. For me, it was through the videos of a YouTuber and Twitch streamer named Asmongold. His raw honesty and unfiltered commentary were the catalyst for a transformation I never thought possible. This is a story of how his words resonated with me during one of the darkest periods of my life and inspired me to reclaim control. This is about a man who struggled with mental illness, familial separation, and years of self loathing. This is about how I found hope, strength, and purpose in Asmongold's message and took actionable steps to change my life. Chapter 1: A Broken Family and a Broken Spirit. 11 years without my mom. My story begins with a family torn apart. When I was a teenager, my stepfather's failing business in the Philippines forced my mom to make a heartbreaking decision to work abroad and support us. She found a job as a carer and later as a healthcare assistant for the NHS in the UK. For 11 years, we were separated. I grew up without her hugs, her guidance, and her comforting presence. Her absence left a void in my life, but I knew she was sacrificing everything to provide for me. She endured sleepless nights, working long shifts, sometimes without rest for days, just to pay for my education. She carried the weight of two worlds on her shoulders, a family across oceans and a grueling job in a foreign land, battling mental illness. In 2016, at the age of 21, my life took a devastating turn. I experienced my first manic episode, followed by two more over the next 2 years. I was diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder with psychotic features, a condition that would shape the next several years of my life. The illness robbed me of stability, relationships, and a sense of worth. 2016 to 2021, I lived alone in a small apartment, consumed by depression and hopelessness. Every day was a battle to finish my studies while grappling with the belief that I would die alone. Chapter 2: The Long Road to Reunification. Fighting for a new beginning. Despite the darkness, I held on to one dream: reuniting with my mom. I researched ways to leave the Philippines and discovered the adult-dependent visa route to the UK. It was our ticket to being together again, but the journey was anything but smooth. We faced 3 visa rejections: tourist, student, and even the adult-dependent visa itself. Each rejection felt like a dagger to the heart, but we refused to give up. Finally, in 2021, after a long, arduous appeal process, we won. Reunited but not whole. When I arrived in the UK, my mom was overjoyed, but her joy turned to concern when she saw me. I was unkempt, overweight, and a shadow of the person she remembered. Despite being together again, my depression lingered. I even confessed to her that if she were to die, I'd have no reason to live. Chapter 3: The Turning Point. A Toxic Environment. Living with my mom's toxic husband made our home life unbearable. For nearly 3 years, his hostility and constant complaints created a tense and stressful environment. Despite my attempts to show love and gratitude, even thanking him for taking care of my mom, he remained antagonistic. One day, we even shouted at each other, a culmination of years of suppressed frustration. By December 2024, my mom and I had had enough. We moved out to start fresh, free from the toxicity that had plagued our lives. But the real transformation began months earlier, in March 2024, when I stumbled upon 2 videos by Asmongold. The first video, they said lose weight, he said okay.
They said lose weight, he says okay. Like, he doesn't go on Twitter and, like, somebody tells him to lose weight. He talks about, like, writes this thing out. Like, oh, I'm being fucking fat shamed. Like, I can't believe this is happening. Society's out to get me. Like, everything's trying to ruin my life, bro. Like, hoflation is making it to where I can't get a girlfriend.
In March 2024, I watched a video titled, "They Said Lose Weight, He Said Okay." It featured Asmongold discussing someone's weight loss journey with his signature blend of humor and brutal honesty. His words struck a chord, planting a seed of inspiration in my mind. Yet the thought of changing my own life felt insurmountable. I had dreams of a healthy body, but no action plan to achieve it. The video lingered in my mind, a spark waiting to ignite. The second video, Asmongold's powerful message to viewers who envy his life. Then came the video that changed everything. Asmongold's powerful message to viewers who envy his life. In this video, Asmongold delivered a powerful message.
I think that ultimately you have to look and think about what the time that you invest yourself in that you get out of it. False? Are you crazy? You guys act like you have no control over your life. Like, the cards are just already set for you. Like, you just, like, you can only do this little small thing in your life, and you have no control over your own destiny. Take control. Take things into your own hands. Stop waiting on somebody else to give you something. Stop waiting on somebody else to allow you to be yourself. Take it for yourself. Do something that you need to do.
You act like you have no control over your destiny. Take control. Those words hit me like a lightning bolt. For years, I had resigned myself to being a victim of my circumstances. I blamed my diagnosis, my past, and external forces for my misery. But Asmongold's message forced me to confront the harsh truth. I was the only one who could change my life. Chapter 4. The Plan for Transformation. Discovering the right tools. Determined to take control, I began researching how to improve my physical and mental health. I discovered Dr. Jason Fung's work on intermittent fasting, Dr. Eric Berg's teachings on the keto diet, and Dr. Ken Berry's advocacy for the carnivore diet. I also delved into Dr. Christopher Palmer's insights on metabolic psychiatry, which explained how nutrition could impact mental health. Implementing the plan. I adopted a carnivore diet and combined it with intermittent fasting. Within days, my depression and dark thoughts lifted. It felt like magic, but it was the science of ketosis, fueling my brain with ketones instead of glucose, that made the difference. Over the next 6 months, I lost 70 pounds. More importantly, I reclaimed my sense of agency and self-worth. Dr. Rachel Brown and the Path to Hyperbolic Tapering. Dr. Rachel Brown, a metabolic psychiatrist, has been instrumental in guiding me toward a safe and evidence-based approach to tapering off antipsychotic medication. Her expertise in metabolic psychiatry, a field that connects mental health and metabolic health, helped me not only better understand the long-term impact of medications, but also find a sustainable path forward. For the past 8 years, I was on paliperidone palmitate, a long-acting injectable antipsychotic. This form of medication, while convenient for many, left me feeling I had little control over my own treatment. The fixed doses and long-lasting effects made adjustments challenging, and at times frustrating. But with Dr. Brown's guidance, I recently transitioned to an oral liquid form of risperidone, which I take using a syringe orally for precise dose adjustments. This switch has been transformative, giving me the tools to take charge of my tapering process. Dr. Brown introduced me to the concept of hyperbolic tapering, an approach rooted in pharmacological science. Unlike abrupt cessation or linear tapering, hyperbolic tapering involves gradual reductions that become progressively smaller over time. This method minimizes the risk of withdrawal symptoms, such as rebound psychosis, a serious condition where symptoms return with greater intensity after stopping the medication too quickly. Planning is crucial in a process like this, and with Dr. Brown's help, I have set a timeline to begin tapering in May 2025. The journey is expected to take approximately 2 years. While this might seem lengthy, the gradual pace is essential to allow my brain and body to adapt to each reduction. Rushing the process could lead to destabilizing withdrawal effects, undoing the progress I've worked so hard to achieve. Dr. Brown's approach goes beyond just the mechanics of tapering. She has encouraged me to support my mental health through lifestyle interventions such as ketogenic, carnivore diet, and intermittent fasting, which align with her metabolic psychiatry philosophy. These strategies have helped me build resilience and maintain stability, making me feel confident about my ability to taper successfully. Chapter 5: Lessons Learned. The importance of personal agency. Asmongold taught me that personal agency is vital. Without it, individuals become passive victims of their circumstances. Reclaiming agency means taking responsibility for your actions and decisions. It's not easy, but it's the only path to true freedom. Health as the foundation. Health is the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. By prioritizing my physical and mental well-being, I gained the energy, clarity, and confidence to pursue my goals. Cutting out carbs, sugar, and excuses was the first step in building a better life. Discipline breeds freedom. Discipline is not a limitation, it's a pathway to freedom. By sticking to my diet and exercise routine, I broke free from the cycle of self-sabotage. Each small victory reinforced my belief in my ability to succeed. Chapter 6: Paying It Forward. Sharing my journey. This video is my way of extending Asmongold's message to others who may feel lost. If you're struggling, know that change is possible. You have the power to take control of your life. Resources to help you take control of your life. If you're ready to start transforming your life, here are some ways I can guide you on your journey. Substack newsletter. Win your life back. This is your daily roadmap to success. I share strategies that help me lose 70 pounds and improve my mental health. From meal plans and fasting schedules to mindset exercises and progress trackers, this newsletter is designed to help you lose up to 100 pounds in a year. Boost your energy and reclaim control of your life. Medium blog, insights and inspiration. On Medium, I write about personal stories and lessons I've learned from my own journey. Topics include mental health, nutrition, and technology, all aimed at providing you with actionable advice and fresh perspectives. YouTube channel, exploring life and growth. On my YouTube channel, I cover a range of topics from mental health and diet to movies and personal development. Through video essays and discussions, I share my experiences and insights to inspire and inform others. Each resource is tailored to a different aspect of growth, giving you the tools, knowledge, and motivation to take charge of your life. Whatever stage you're at, there's something here for you. Links down below. Thank you, Asmongold. Asmongold, you'll probably never know the full impact you've had on my life, but I owe you my deepest gratitude. Your unfiltered honesty, raw vulnerability, and relentless pursuit of truth gave me the push I desperately needed. When I was at my lowest, your words cut through the noise, reminding me that life doesn't have to spiral endlessly out of control. Your message that we all have the power to change isn't just a catchy mantra. It's a lifeline. It's a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there's a spark within us waiting to be ignited. For me, that spark turned into a flame that burned away years of self-doubt, unhealthy habits, and inertia. You taught me that taking control isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about showing up, making one small decision at a time, and choosing to believe in the possibility of something better. And because of you, I did. I'm not just lighter physically, I'm lighter emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I've reclaimed my health, rediscovered my confidence, and I'm building a life that once felt out of reach. And it all started with a choice. A choice I made because your message reminded me that it was mine to make. Thank you, Asmongold, for being more than just a streamer. Thank you for being a voice of reason, a source of inspiration, and a testament to the power of owning your journey. You didn't just change my life, you saved it. This has been Billy Poon. Subscribe to be healthy. Stakes on me.